On this special edition of Stuck in Huntsville, we have as a guest, a friend of mine has this kid that is way too smart for her age. Holy crap. The kid's brilliant, and she's going to take over the world someday. But yesterday, this kid was talking to me and said the sweetest thing, because she's got a general understanding of my situation, and so she was worried about me. She was playing with Play-Doh. I'm making something in the kitchen. She comes to the kitchen. She's like, "Hey, I'm going to make a house for you out of Play-Doh. It's going to be like a real, like a life-size house. And then you can live in it forever." It's the sweetest damn thing for a kid to say. But yeah, so our special guest on Stuck in Huntsville today is a brilliant child that's going to take over the world. And her name is Ava! And she's surprised that I came in the door. I'm talking... Okay, I am talking to the camera because it's Stuck in Huntsville, the talk show, and you're our special guest.
Hello.
For a couple minutes. And I just elbowed Ava in the face. I just elbowed her in the face, and she took it fine. Because she's a showman. She's a consummate professional. And she's also kind of a monster. Oh, she was turning into a monster a few minutes ago, and so I thought it might be a good idea. Maybe, this is worse than having a punk rocker on the show. My goodness, you're gonna turn over the studio or something. I was talking to she is a monster. I was talking to them about how the thing you said yesterday and how sweet that was. Do you remember what you said? You were playing with the Play-Doh and you said you were gonna make me a house. That was very sweet, and I wanted to thank you for that. And I was telling them how awesome you are because you said that.
Right.
And also, a thing happened earlier today. Do you remember? You asked me if toysome, the word toysome, was a pun. And I thought that was brilliant because you're trying to figure out what it was. She had coined a word, you see. It's the word toy and the word awesome mashed together.
Play-Doh. I have Play-Doh.
This is her first show. She hasn't been in show business very long, and so...
I've never been in show business.
Never?
Never.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
You didn't do commercials or anything when you were like 2 or 3?
Well, I am in the newspaper.
That's right. Yeah, remember they... Okay, yeah. She was playing in the park, and a journalist was like, "Hey, she's photogenic. Is it okay if we take a picture for the paper?" You were in the paper recently. You've done press. You're old hat at this. Yeah. You don't have to, jump around like a monkey every time the camera's rolling, I swear. Eventually you get used to it. You do get used to it eventually.
That's my eye.
And then shows get easier to make once we'll get more professional over time, and eventually you'll be a superstar.
I'm falling. Help me.
She's a nut, but she's very smart. And
Play-Doh.
and loves Play-Doh. She's going to build a house for me, and I'm going to live in it. In the Deep South. A giant Play-Doh house. It's going to be bizarre. But yeah, you coined a word today. Remember what it was? A neologism? Neologism, right. She asked if it was a pun. Toysome. It's a mix of toy and awesome. If this toy was awesome, we would say, "Hey, this is pretty toysome." And I thought that was pretty smart.
I have Play-Doh on my camera.
And we did actually have a reasonable conversation about neologistics when that happened. Right now, she just wants to dance around like a monkey. Because that's what people do. I say, you know what? This isn't just you. I've seen grown human beings act like this when cameras are rolling because cameras are rolling. So people get weird. People just get weird. Right? I've seen grown human beings do this. So don't judge. If you're judging, don't judge. Anyway,
I'm gonna show your work.
I'm gonna show your mom the talk show and be like, "Hey, is this okay to publish? Because she's gonna take over the world someday, and people need to know. You're gonna be the next empress of the world because you're so smart." The world doesn't even have an empress yet, but you'll probably be the first one. Anyway, Stuck in Huntsville, the talk show.
Should I, camera? Should I?
Yeah. But, they'll tell us. They'll tell us if you should rule the world. Anyway, good stuff.
Oh no, Romeo is floating.
She's gonna go back to watching kids shows, and then we'll talk philosophy later because she does that sometimes. Stuck in Huntsville, the talk show, because I'm stuck in Huntsville, and I'm gonna live in a Play-Doh house. Thank you, Ava, for the Play-Doh house.
I can see you.